Hurricane Florence is bearing down on the Carolinas. It has been downgraded from a Category 4 to a Category 3 hurricane, but the danger is still very real. Annalise Parks is tracking Florence in the Atlantic, an activity that's also in the Gulf heading towards the Texas coast.
Yeah, so much to watch as we are taking a look on our satellite, Gilma. So right now there are 3 named storms in the Atlantic. You can see that one, of course, that's going to impact the U.S. is Florence. So Isaac down to the south and then Helene back off to the west. Both of those expected to not impact the U.S. But taking a look at this large storm, Category 3, Florence moving off to the northwest at about 16 miles an hour. It's still just under 400 miles from Wilmington, North Carolina. Let's take you through that track. 120-mile max sustained winds. As we move on into Friday, I think overnight Friday into very early Saturday is where you would be watching for that potential of a landfall around Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, North Carolina. We'll have to keep an eye out, but it does look like both the Carolinas are going to get the brunt of this storm as it does start to weaken and actually curve back to a Category 1, curving back inland around South Carolina. Of course, flooding, rain, skies will be the big concern, and so will the storm surge. We'll get more details on this as we go on into the coming days.
Annalise, thank you. Time is running out for people living along the coast in North and South Carolina. Either evacuate or board up the house and ride out a Category 3 hurricane. Courtney Zabowski is in Wilmington, North Carolina, watching this hurricane get closer. Courtney?
Well, good afternoon. Yeah, the time to prepare is almost over. Forecasters are predicting a 9 to 13-foot storm surge. And if that's the case here in Wilmington, one first responder just told us that things are going to get ugly. From the Carolinas to Virginia, coastal communities are all but abandoned.
North Carolina is about to face the power of Hurricane Florence. Disaster is at the doorstep and is coming in.
On Wrightsville Beach, Mark Evangelist is packed up and almost ready to evacuate.
We're going to leave after we go surf for a little bit. This is our last little chance to run on the beach and catch it before it all gets really crazy.
Florence is forecast to smash into the Carolinas by Friday and then stall along the coast, bringing hurricane conditions for 24 hours or more.
This is not going to be, one of those storms that hit and move out to sea. This is going to be a Mike Tyson punch to the Carolina coast.
Wrightsville Beach is a ghost town. Businesses are boarded up and homes empty as people rush to meet tonight's mandatory evacuation deadline. That won't include Laura Glantz. Terms like catastrophic, the big one, are being used to talk about Florence.
Yes.
That doesn't scare you?
No, it doesn't.
The view from space shows the massive size of the storm, which could affect more than 5 million Americans.
The inland flooding threat is extreme. 15 to 25 inches of rain is forecast, with up to 40 inches near the exact center of Florence.
With a slight decrease in the maximum winds, the National Hurricane Center now puts the storm at a Category 3, but says it is still forecast to be extremely dangerous when it hits land. And right over that bridge is Wrightsville Beach. If you're not off that beach in the next 3 hours when the evacuation deadline hits, you are in trouble because first responders say it's going to be so dangerous over that bridge. And if you're not out, people are not going to be able to get to you during the height of the storm. Ken and Gilma.
And Courtney, before we let you go, if there is as big of a storm surge as forecasters are predicting, what could that mean for the area where you are?
I would be underwater. And if you look behind me in the marina, you see these pilings right there. Hurricane Hazel in 1954, the water actually got up to the top of that piling. And this storm is being compared to that storm. So, yeah, this area, the businesses here, the homes would be underwater.
All right, Courtney, we really appreciate it. Please stay safe out there.